Hello, and welcome to another episode of Miracles with Mary Ellen. I'm Mary Ellen Saganovich. It is a Monday, once again, time for Miracles with Mary Ellen. Now, my topic today on Miracles with Mary Ellen is a little bit different, and I hope I can explain it to you clearly. The topic for today's miracle segment is societal teachings. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, let me first explain something to you. When you are born into this world, you are born a clean slate. No motives, no judgments, no expectations, no societal teachings, just a beautiful gift of love from God. That is why one of the closest things to God is a newborn baby. That's why people love holding a newborn baby. They can still feel the love of God. And then what happens? This baby starts being taught societal teachings. Now, societal teachings are the teachings you learn from your home, from school, from maybe being in the military, through a job, wherever you are through life, you learn these teachings. And some of these teachings are positive and should be kept, okay? Some of these teachings are negative and we need to be aware of them and let them go. Now, positive societal teachings can be such things as kindness, encouragement, inspiration, use a genuine tone of voice, be positive, have fun. You know how many clients I have, I ask them, what do you do for fun? And they don't know. They don't know they don't have a definition for fun. Be happy, be joyful. You know, as a parent, parents that teach their children, hey, you can accomplish anything. You are the best. You are okay just the way you are. I love you and you are just wonderful. These are great ways to bring up your children. Now, the societal teachings that we must address, excuse me, are fear, worry, anxiety, rage, anger, jealousy, resentment, being bored, sadness, depression, sarcastic, sarcasm is bad, regrets, and there are tons more of societal teachings we need to be aware of and drop. Well, let's look at these one at a time. Let's look at fear. As I've told you before, when you come from fear, it's a lower vibration. When you come from love, it's a high vibration, really up here. Love always breaks fear. If somebody's coming at you from fear, when you come from love, you break that fear. If they're coming from fear and you come from fear, you're going to explode and both of you are going to have probably an argument or whatever you have. Let's look at worry. Okay, think of anything in your life you ever worried about. Did it fix it? Did it make it better? Did it cure it? Did it help it? You know, if worry would cure MS, I'd worry about it 99% of the time. And it won't help it. It'll just make it worse. So you got to drop those worries. Because worry, the only thing it does is give you a headache, give you a stomach ache, maybe you don't sleep at night or whatever. Let's look at anxiety. We're all, I'm having an anxiety attack. No, you're not. You are allowing anxiety to attack you. Anxiety is not this monster that comes traipsing over the hill with a gun, boo, and attacks you. No, it's not. Anxiety is something you choose. Let's look at rage, or rage and anger. Rage, let's say road rage, because there's a lot of road rage that goes on. When you have road rage, it's probably because you're running late from work. And you're not taking responsibility for that. You have to get there at a certain time, and all of a sudden somebody cuts you off. And where does that rage at yourself go? It goes at the other person. And maybe you get a ticket, maybe you get to go to jail, or then you really miss work, and you're really in a lot of trouble. Anger is similar in that you're always the only person you're angry at is yourself. When you're angry with someone else, take a step back and look at yourself and say, when have I done this before? What do I need to learn from this? Why am I being hooked by this? Why am I angry with this? Jealousy is simply a low self-esteem, a low opinion of yourself. If you're jealous about someone else, why? You're a great person just the way you are. Or if you want to be similar, if you want to be more successful, then get up, quit being bored, okay? Get off your butt and do what you need to do to make yourself better. Resentment is similar to jealousy, so I'm going to go on to being bored. Being so many people, especially during COVID, I'm so bored, there's nothing on TV. Well, if you're bored, get up off your duff and do what you need to do. What would you like to do? What could you do at home to put together a script for a TV show, put together a script for a movie, write a little inspirational book, help someone else? There is phone, there is internet. What could you do to quit from being bored? Sadness and depression. Sadness and depression are things that you need to work through. And if someone dies, like the Truth of the Day says today, it talks about grief. If someone dies, yes, you're going to be sad, and yes, you're going to be maybe a little depressed. And you're not depressed or sad about the other person because they've gone on to a greater place. You're sad because you're not going to be able to smell them again, touch them again, hear their voice again. So while they're alive, get a tape recording of their voice. Get something from them that you can listen to help bring you out of this sadness and depression. You know, there is no magic pill to bring you out of depression. Yes, some illnesses do create depression, and MS is one of them. Do I take a pill? I take a little tiny one sometimes when I need it. And I don't think it's necessary. Sarcastic remarks need to be dropped. And a lot of people say something funny or sarcastic remark about someone else. And they'll say, oh, that was just sarcasm. I didn't mean it. Yes, you did mean it. And you hurt their feelings. You should take responsibility for that and quit the sarcastic remarks. You know, when Christ came, God sent Christ to teach us all these brand new societal teachings. To love each other as we love ourselves. To treat each other as we treat ourselves. To treat someone else as they want to be treated. To uplift each other, inspire each other. Look what Christ went through to wake us up. And we're still doing these negative things. You know, in Teresa Smith's post this morning for her transformation book, she was posting about Monday. And she said, instead of being negative about Monday, be joyful, be positive about Monday. And yes, that is one of the societal teachings we need to change. Isn't it great that it's another Monday, it's another episode of Miracles of Mary Ellen? Change your thinking. Change your thoughts, change your life. You know, today as you go forward, parents, if you're seeing these characteristics in your kids, then these characteristics are being taught at home. There are so many times parents would come to me and they would go, well, no, they're learning that down the street at the neighbors. Well, they're learning that here. No, they're learning that at home. Be careful with what you say. Be careful with your tone of voice. Teach your children the way you want them to be. If you want them to be respectful, respect yourself. If you want them to have fun, show them how to have fun. Spend time with them. Now, if we want our society and our world to heal and change, we must first heal ourselves. We must first change these negative societal teachings. We must get out of worry, anxiety, rage, anger, jealousy, resentment. Any of those need to go. Quit blaming each other for what you yourself need to learn. I hope you learned something from this Miracles with Mary Ellen segment. You can always connect with me through AskMaryEllen.com, where there are quick links over to Amazon for either one of my books, Truth, Taking Responsibility Unleashes True Healing, or Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire. And this is Dr. Smith's book that I was talking about, Transformation, which is a great book. Listen, I'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central on Words I Choose to Live By with Cyrus Webb, with our great guest today, Tina Simmons, and her book, Seminole, which is a wonderful book to have, especially all you educators out there that need a book. I highly recommend this, and I'll be talking about it on the radio show, so tune in then. Again, contact me through AskMaryEllen.com, and I will see you on Wednesday for Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment. Until then, have a great Monday. Be positive. Bye-bye.